What's your name and how long have you been training?
I'm Nathan and I've been training for 2 years.
What brought you to Kuleana Jiu-Jitsu?
So I moved here for work about 6 months ago and I wanted to find a place to train.
What do you do for living?
So I'm a software engineer.
Nathan, where did you go to school?
I went to school at UC San Diego and I graduated in 2024.
What is your degree in?
I did data science.
What Jiu-Jitsu academy did you train at prior to coming to Kuleana?
So while I was down in San Diego, I trained out at Legion Jiu-Jitsu.
How long did you train at Legion?
I would say about a year and a half.
What was the best thing about training at Legion?
I think the best thing was that it was a really big gym, so I got to meet a lot of people and also roll with a lot of people with different styles.
What are 2 to 3 good things that you really like about Kuleana Jiu-Jitsu?
There's a lot to choose from, but I think if I had to choose, I think the roles here are really tough, and that's really good. I feel like I progress really fast here, and people are really friendly, and the instructors always helpful. They always are answering questions.
What is the most frustrating position to be caught in or stuck in?
I think that would definitely be having someone on your back with a rear body triangle. It's really hard to get out of.
Yes. What are you currently working on as you're training?
So what I'm working on right now is mostly stand-up stuff and hand fighting into takedowns.
What advice would you give to a beginning jiu-jitsu student?
So the advice I'd probably give is to try to come as much as possible. Getting a lot of mat time is what really helped me the most. And when you're rolling with upper belts, if you notice that they're doing something that's interesting, maybe try to ask them after the roll and try to have them explain it to you. They're usually very friendly and welcome.
Nathan, what is your favorite submission?
I think my favorite submission would probably be the rear naked choke.
What is your favorite guard pass?
Hard to pick, but I think I like any type of half guard passing.
Do you have a favorite sweep?
Yeah, I think I like the single leg X sweeps. Those are really fun.
Do you have a type of guard that is your favorite?
I think I like single leg X and X guard. Those are my favorite. Any leg entanglement guards.
What are some of your favorite types of foods?
I think my favorite cuisine would probably be Thai food. I like almost any type of Thai food. I think pad see ew would be my favorite though.
Do you have a favorite restaurant anywhere?
My favorite restaurant would probably be Must Be Thai. That one is really good.
What types of music are your favorites?
I think my favorite genre of music would be R&B.
Current or older R&B?
I think older, like 2000s R&B is probably my favorite, but I like it all.
What are some of your favorite movies?
I think in general I like most of the Tarantino films, and Pulp Fiction would probably be my favorite.
After Pulp Fiction, what would be second place?
Hard to choose. I think the Kill Bill movies were also really fun.
If you could keep one of your bodily senses, including vision, smell, hearing, taste, and touch, what would you keep and why?
It's a hard one. I think I'd probably keep my sight. I feel like that's the sense I use the most.
What sense would you give up first if you had to?
Probably taste.
And why would that be?
I feel like that's the one that would least hinder my life. I feel like the other senses are very essential to just living.
If you could have one superpower, what would you have and why?
If I could have one superpower, I think flight would be pretty fun.
Why would you choose flight?
I feel like you could just get around places a lot easier.